Welcome back. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, but the subject can be tough to address for many survivors and their friends and family.
That's why filmmaker Aaron Sanders is using his short suspense film Garage to start the conversation. The film is based on his own childhood trauma experience, and he's using it to kick off an Invitation to Heal tour here in Georgia.
What do you want people to gain or take away from the film?
I made Garage because I wanted to show people what it's like to live with trauma. For me, it was something that I went through personally. And when I started to put together what was happening to me, that some of the adult challenges I was having were connected to what happened when I was 5. I didn't have a language for it. I didn't know how to tell other people. And I just feel like, it is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and it's just so much more prevalent, I think, than people think.
What are people saying after they watch the film? Because for me, I was like, I don't know what to say right away.
I think a lot of people have a similar response. At first, it's like a bit of a gut punch. When PTSD is active, it constantly hijacks your life. I mean, the character in this movie, he wants to get better, and he goes back to the garage where he was abused to try and get better. And we learn that he's basically stuck there.
I know you guys are taking this project and now trying to make it into a workshop and tour. Tell me a little bit about that process.
A woman that I met a couple years ago, she is on a mission. Particularly Shelby, she was very, very concerned about African-American families. It is a secret. It is extremely taboo, and we don't talk about it. And Monica said, Annette, can you please introduce me to Aaron? And they made that connection. And so thus far, starting hopefully in June, there will be panel discussions. I think she also wants to take it internationally.
The conferences are directed not only at survivors, but those who live with survivors. And I think that's an important experience that we get to in Garage too, which is that if you're living with someone going through trauma, it affects your life in very similar ways.
My last question would be, what was it like for you writing and putting Garage together? I can't imagine digging into that space.
There's a lot of power in stepping forward and sharing what happened to you, whether it's, like we're talking to a lot of people publicly, but it can begin very privately, just from one person to another, a trusted person, and that can begin the long journey of healing.
The Heal Tour includes a series of workshops and conferences. The tour plans to make a stop in Macon this summer at the Douglas Theater.
And for more information and details on how to watch the full 10-minute film, you can look for this story later tonight at 41NBC.com.